Yo, what's up? My name is Kennyon Brown, and you're watching Live on the Lot on Skippy TV, and this is called Foreplay. Yeah. No, 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 baby. Yeah. Baby, this is foreplay. Baby, we be going all day. Yeah, yeah. Baby, this is only foreplay. Baby, we be going all day, yeah. As I lay down and pour you up a drink, she cut the rock and roll a couple slings for me, mixing vodka with that cranberry juice. Then we sip till we lose. Call up the Uber cause we heading out. Late night munchies, where we going now? Then it's back to the pad for some ass. Talking about hands on the neck from the back. Now it's 3 a.m. but she got work at 4. Then 2 hours, so we told her why she done the road. But at this time she had my hands around her throat. That's how I knew she didn't wanna go. Damn, this is only foreplay, baby. Yeah, yeah, this is only foreplay. Oh no, no. Then we be going all day. Baby, this isn't foreplay. Baby, it is foreplay. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is only foreplay, yeah. We be going all day. This is only foreplay. We be going all day, yeah. We be going all day, yeah. This is only foreplay.
I'm Mowgli May, and we're here on Live on the Lot with Kennyon Brown.
Peace, 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 peace.
So you just performed your song Foreplay.
Yep.
Why'd you pick Foreplay to perform today?
Well, I've never actually performed that, and I've always wanted to perform it, but like for the live shows, it's not really they're not intimate shows, and it's more of an intimate song. And I've never had the opportunity to perform it. It's like one of my favorite songs on the album that me and my brother Danelle Lewis released. It's called Lego. And I've never been able to perform it. So I was like, when they hit me up, like, you know, to come and perform, I was like, yeah, for sure, definitely do Foreplay.
Because you grew up in a very musical kind of house.
Yeah.
Your mom is a choir director.
Yeah, I'm a choir director. My mom and dad were in a band actually growing up. I have one brother, one sister, and we all sing, you know, since we were growing up. We all played instruments. My sister was a piano player. I played the guitar. I started with the ukulele, and then I went over to the guitar, where then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing music properly. So maybe when I was about like 16, I started like getting into that zone of wanting to record music, and then that's where it led me to here.
So you've been grinding on your music for a minute, hey?
Yeah, it's been a while. No, I wouldn't say a while. It's been like a proper 4 years. Yeah. So I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn, but yeah, I'm still learning.
So you grew up in California,
yeah, I grew
Australia?
So I was born in New Zealand. Since I'm here, I'm going to put it out there.
Tell us your life story.
Everyone's always like when I read through the comments on my YouTube videos, everyone's like, oh, nah, he's from New Zealand, or nah, he's from Australia, or nah, he's from California. So I was born in New Zealand,
okay.
Left when I was little, came to Brisbane for a few years, then moved over to California, where I pretty much grew up. I went to school there, finished junior high, and then I came out here. So I've been here for like, how long has it been now? Like 7 years, 6, 7 years now.
And you're firmly based in Sydney.
Yeah. I love it out here though. It's like home to me now. You know, I can see myself moving back because that's where I grew up. But I'm pretty comfortable in Sydney.
That sounds like so much fun, like a crazy musical family, and you guys just travel everywhere together and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So
sick.
Yeah, but I like it. It's always good for a change. You know, it's always good to have some change sometime in your life. And I think coming to Australia, actually, if I didn't come to Australia, I really don't think I would have been doing music because I only really started when I got here. So I saved up, bought my first laptop. It's the same laptop that I have now. It's the old 2009 MacBook.
Still works?
Yeah. Whoa. You know the white ones, like it's like curvy edges. I still use that one, and it crashes a lot, but it's my baby. I don't want to give it I don't want to give it up. So
you said something like interesting on I think Twitter. You said it's easy to make music, but it's hard to stay on top.
Yeah. So it's easy to make music, but hard to make it a career. I mean, anybody can really make music, but it's hard to really be able to just make that your one job and be able to just make money off that and get through your weeks, your months, your years comfortably.
But you're doing great. You're about to head on tour in America.
Yeah. I head off to the States in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. I'm heading off. So I'll be hitting like Hawaii, in California, Seattle, over to Vegas, then Arizona. And then we're looking at doing like Texas, Denver, and then once we come back, we're gonna hit the islands. You know, I'm Samoan, so I've never been able to go back to the islands and perform. But yeah, after the America tour, we're gonna try and it's in the works right now. We're gonna hit the islands and try and go to Samoa and Rarotonga or Fiji and
Staying busy.
Yeah.
So speaking of tour, when are you and Donnell Lewis and Sesh going to release Tour Stories?
Tour Stories comes out right now. We got planned for February 26th. But I think it's more like a perfectionist thing. We want to make sure that everything is solid, 100%. But at the moment, it's February 26th. A lot of people have been like asking us, when are you guys going to release it? We plan to release in December. And we're like, no, let's push it back to January. And then I was just in New Zealand on a tour with them, and we had to talk about it. We're like, why don't we just release February 26th? It's better to have like deadlines, to be able to actually release it, like reach that, that deadline. So we're like, February 26th, let's put it out. So, yeah.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. I'm telling you, wait for it.
So speaking of tour, how did the Kid Ink support go?
That was fun. It was cool. Kid Ink's a mad dude. He's real. He shows mad love. It was fun. It was a good experience. That was my first time doing like a live support act on, like for a whole tour for like a A-grade artist like that. It was a good experience. Performed in front of a big crowd, and surprisingly, like the people knew some of the stuff we were doing. Like I was just doing it because it was just a good chance to spread the music out there. But not knowingly went out and we actually had fans there. Like I remember seeing like a few signs like of our names. I was like, oh, it's crazy.
That's so sick. Yeah. So you've leveled up, I feel, from like club shows to like now doing venues.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Oh, it's cool. It's real dope. Slowly trying to get out it was just last year we were like, let's finish up the nightclub scenes and head over to do our own venues and stuff like that. And we're aiming for July, August. We'll be doing Australia, New Zealand headline show. Whoa. So we're not doing anything for this whole year until August. That'll be pretty much the last time me, Donnell, and my boy DJ Noise will be doing shows together, because that's for the past year and a half, past 2 years, it's been me, Donnell Lewis, and DJ Noise on the road. So we were like, let's do one more headline show for Australia and New Zealand before we part ways and focus on our solo stuff. So got a lot happening this year. Like got the album about to come out this year, and then we got the tours, and then we got our last headline show for a while with the boys, and then after that we'll release some solo albums and stuff like that.
Crazy bit. Your whole year's pretty much set at this point.
Pretty much. Like last year I was like, let's plan out this year, and we pretty much got it planned. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty confident and excited about this year. So, yeah.
Money moves.
Pretty much. Well, trying to.
You've collaborated a lot with Donnell.
Yeah. He was like my he's like my big brother. You know, he's my mentor. So I how did I meet him? I met him at a boat party. I met him through. How did it work? So, yeah, at a boat party. No, it was a show on a boat. So what happened was, William Singe. Shout out to my boy William Singe. He had hit me on Twitter when I first got here, maybe like 2 years after I got here, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I like your stuff. Let's work." You know, this is when he was like he pretty much had a buzz, but he was still on the rise. It's like, "Yo, let's work," and I was like, this guy looks like that guy on X Factor, you know, because he was in a boy band when he first started. And then, and I had to hit up one of my other boys, and I was like, bro, is this really, because he hit me on his personal page. He's like, is this really Will? And he's like, yeah, that's him. And I was like, I was buzzing out, because I already knew who he was, and like, I already liked what the guy did, you know, his craft and his musicianship, you know, it was just all there. So when I found out it was him, I was like, yep, let's work. Met up with him, went over to his crib, and from then, just skyrocketed. He introduced me to one of our other brothers, Fortify, which he's now like a entrepreneur, and he went from doing raps to making apps, and he's living over in Dubai, and he's doing his thing. So I met him, and then when I met him, that's when he told me, yo, I got this boat party, come over. It's in Perth, you know. Come over to Perth and meet everybody. That's when I first met Don, and then from then onwards, it was history. Yeah, so it's just all like a collective.
Yeah. So you and Donnell, like, not only do you make music, you guys are also really good friends. As well.
Yeah. It grew like our bond like just grew stronger over time.
Real brothers.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, so it was cool. Met him at that boat party and just went from there.
Yeah, and your song with Donnell, "Wine for Me," got picked up by Major Lazer.
Yeah, Major Lazer had played it on, I think it was what was it, the biggest German radio station. Yeah, and he played it in his mix, and I forgot. Oh, it was a guy that produced it, DJ Laurentiz. He's from Germany, and he had hit me. He's like, bro, check this out. I was like, I think it was like 1 a.m. and I was like just about to sleep. He's like, check this out, and then I clicked the link, and he's like, fast forward to this time. Fast forwarded to that time, and then it was fine for me. It was I don't know. He just picked it up and then played it in his set, and then I think that's what sort of boosted it a bit, you know. So Wine for Me's gone well. It's hit the 1 million mark for us on YouTube, and like everything is pretty much we do ourselves. You know, we mix and master and record everything ourselves, and then we take it and we upload it ourselves, and just hopefully hope for the best, and it's cool to see that we don't have any major push behind us, and everything's organic. So we just know that the people that support us, they're actually real supporters. You know what I mean? It's not anything that was forced. It's all just people actually loved it, and then so.
Yeah, you have a song with DJ Willie and The Game.
Yeah. So that came about. Willie hit me up. He's like, bro, I need a shout out to my man DJ Willie, by the way. He hit me up. He's like, bro, I need you to lay a verse and a hook for this song with The Game. I was like, all right, cool. Send me the beat.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was trying to contain myself. I was like, oh shit, The Game. I was like, and then he sent me the beat, and then he sent me the beat, and I was sitting at home and I was trying to come up with ideas, and then came with that, and I went back to Dream Big Studios where we recorded everything. Yeah, so I think that came out last year. Yeah, it came out last year. It was cool. It was cool to do a song, like be on the same song with the Game, because I'm a fan of The Game too. Like, so. No,
I think it's huge because a lot of Australian artists, it's like so hard for them to crack that overseas market.
Yeah.
But it's slowly happening.
Yeah,
now,
and there's so many dope artists around here. Like,
yes.
Like my guy, Mr. Mez. You got and then in New Zealand, Australia, you got Sesh, and you got Donnell Lewis. Like, then you got, like, shout out to Dream Big Boys like Manu Crooks, Amphor Rose.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much talent, coming out of Sydney. And it's just a matter of time, It's just a matter of time. I know, I can feel it. It's a matter of time before everyone gets their crack, Everyone gets their time.
It's a good start to the year. You're going to be in America in March with Donnell, and Manu's just finished Europe.
Yeah, he's in Europe.
Too.
He's in Europe. And I'm pretty sure he'll be out in the States sometime this year, too. Because, he's holding it down. Manu Crooks is definitely holding it down.
So, like, he's like more rap. How do you feel about the R&B scene?
The R&B scene is is growing. I like to think it's growing. There's a lot more artists coming out, you know, a lot of R&B singers coming out of this country. But the rap scene is definitely solid out here in Australia and New Zealand. But the R&B scene is getting there. But I have I have a feeling this year will be a good year for R&B Australia and New Zealand. So yeah.
Yeah, and you said, okay, last question.
Yeah.
You said something funny on your Instagram about how you like to pretend when someone's talking shit in the club, you like to pretend like you got a phone call. A fake phone call.
Yeah. It's like whenever.
Can you show us an example
So
of
like,
how would that go?
if I have my phone on me and then someone's okay, so
Kennyon.
yo, I'm like, oh yo, what's up? So I'll give him like a minute. I'll give him a minute to talk. I'm like, oh yo, sorry, just gonna answer a call, and then I'll be back. I'll walk away and I'll pretend I'm on my phone, and then I'll turn back and they're standing there, and I'll just like try finding somewhere to exit, and I'm out and straight away. It's just like. I don't mean to be.
Nothing's ringing.
Yeah, nah, but I hide it from him. I'm like, oh, my phone's ringing, so I'm just gonna go over here, and I'll come back, and then next thing you know, I'm over there, and I turn back, and they're standing there. I'm out.
But the thing with that, I feel, is you can't hear in the club anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's clearly a fake.
Exactly, and like when they try and the worst ones is when they're trying to talk business in the nightclub. I mean, it's all cool and dandy, but I mean, there's too much music, and the environment's not the right time to be trying to chop it up. But like, yeah, it's just funny when it happens. I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, it's just like I'm trying to enjoy my time, and people trying to chop it up with me. I'm like, I can't really hear you. Let's email me or something, or DM me, and we'll talk that way. So.
How to curve people in the club 101 with Kennyon.
Yes, do that, and trust me, it will work, and you will thank me later.
All right, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.